Cut the music up. I touch that fine for you.
Hey y'all, welcome back to In the Kitchen with Nay. So today we're gonna be making a sweet potato cornbread bowl loaded with vegan pot roast, vegan mac and cheese, vegan green beans, of course it's already vegan, and some candied yams. Without further ado, let's just go ahead and get to it. So the first thing we're gonna want to do, we're gonna start on our jackfruit first because it's gonna take the longest to cook. So we want to cut up our bell pepper and our onion. So now that we have our cut up onions and bell pepper, we're gonna go ahead and transfer this to a pot and we're gonna cook these first. So we're gonna set our heat to medium high, and I have some avocado oil right here. I'm gonna put that on the pot. Once the oil's all nice and hot, go ahead and dump your veggies. We're gonna saute this for a little bit before we add our seasoning. Once our veggies are all fragrant, let's go ahead and add our seasoning. This is some Slappy Mom seasoning. Now, I'm not measuring nothing, y'all. I'm literally seasoning as my ancestors are guiding me. This is some black pepper. We have some basil, garlic powder, onion powder. Alright, now that our veggies are all sauteed, here is my jackfruit. I've let it soak for about 5 to 6 hours to get that briny taste out. So I'm gonna go ahead and add that to the pot with a good mix. We're gonna go ahead and add a little bit of Worcestershire sauce. A little bit of browning goes a super long way. Watch. So I made a quick little cornstarch slurry. We're gonna go ahead and add that. Give that a good mix. And then we're gonna cover and let this simmer while we work on our macaroni. I mean, if you don't know how to cook noodles, you have no business being on this video, but I'm gonna show y'all anyway. So we're just gonna add some oil and bring that water to a boil before we add our noodles. So now that water is at a rolling boil, we're gonna go ahead and add our noodles. So here I have my washed red potatoes. We're gonna go ahead and cut these up. So while I'm preheating my oven and letting the pot roast, well, the jackfruit cook for a little bit, here are my potatoes. I'm gonna add them to a baking dish alongside carrots, And we're gonna season this as well because we are building flavor. So I'm gonna add some onion powder. I have some hot green seasoning. Add some basil, rosemary, mix. So now that we have seasoned our veggies, we're gonna go ahead and add the jackfruit on top. Ooh-wee. Lord have mercy. Spread that out. Make sure all of that is coated and covered. So here I have 4 large sweet potatoes. So I'm gonna go ahead and peel and cut these. So one of these is actually gonna be for the sweet potato cornbread. So we're gonna boil that and set that aside for later. This is how much I set aside for the sweet potato cornbread. So now onto the roux. I have a pan right here. I'm gonna add in 1/2 stick of vegan butter. I'm using the I can't believe it's not butter. And we're gonna let that melt for a little second. Once the butter is melted, I'm gonna add a tablespoon of flour so we can start making the roux. Oh my god. Why are you fighting me? You're gonna mix that until you cook the flour down. So now once you cook the flour down, you don't have any lumps. You want to slowly start adding your milk. So today I will be using coconut milk because I don't like the vegan milk in my mac and cheese. It tastes a little funny, and I don't want my mac and cheese to be sweet. I want it to be mac and cheese. So I'm gradually gonna add my coconut milk. Add a little mix. Y'all remember the other stick of butter we had, the other half? We're gonna go ahead and add that to our noodles. Now for my vegan cheese, I will be using the Life Mexican style shreds. I find that these melt the best and also taste the best. I don't really like vegan cheese like that, but we're gonna make it work. Oops, that much. And then I'm also going to add some onion powder, garlic powder, black pepper, paprika, turmeric for color, give that a good mix. Look how good that is melting already. Oh, and I forgot, I'm gonna add some nutritional yeast as well. Oops. Y'all hear that? So this is how the noodles look after they're coated with all the butter. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna simply add the sauce that we just made to the noodles. Look at that pool. So now I'm gonna add some more of the cheese on top. And then I'm gonna top it out with some paprika, some parsley, and then we're gonna put this in the oven alongside our jackfruit, and we're gonna let this bake for about 30 minutes. The last 10, we're gonna cook it uncovered. On to our sweet potatoes. So we're gonna get our cut up sweet potatoes and we're gonna add them to pan. Before y'all start, yes, I'm using canned green beans. The sun is going down. I've been cooking since the sun was up, and everything else is from scratch, so not too much on meat, okay? I'm gonna cook them in some vegetable broth and then make like a cornstarch roux situation so that it can be at least smothered and look like something. So I'm about to do that. Onion powder, garlic powder, black pepper, so I just boiled the other half of the potatoes that we had set aside. I'm gonna go ahead and put these in my blender and blend it with a little bit of almond milk. I'm using this milk instead because I ran out of almond milk. So with me, I have the vegetarian corn muffin mix, Jiffy and Jiffy only. So we're gonna go ahead and add that to our mixing bowl. So now directly in the middle, we're gonna put our sweet potato mixture. So now what I do, being that I know I'm gonna use some more milk, I just put a little bit of milk in my blender cup so I could blend the rest of this mixture out and also make the batter a little bit more creamy. So you can shake it up. A good mix. I'm gonna add a little bit of agave, or the little bit that I have left. I'm gonna add a hint of cinnamon. And then we're going to add a spoonful of brown sugar. That's what our batter looks like. So now I'm gonna go ahead and put this in our baking sheet. I'm gonna pour these directly in the pan. And we're gonna pop this right on in the oven for about 20 to 25 minutes. Here is our roast. Oh my goodness, y'all. If y'all can smell my kitchen right now. Woo, Lord have mercy. Here's the mac and cheese. It's okay. I'm still trying to perfect my mac and cheese recipe. It looks good, but I feel like I could have did better. Here are our yams, nice and caramelized, looking good. Last but not least, here are our green beans, just easy smothered. Now we know the sweet potato cornbread is of course the star of the show, so I'm just gonna put a toothpick in it to make sure, so the inside can cook a little bit longer to my liking. The toothpick gotta come out dry, so that's how we'll know it's done. So we're gonna give this about 5 to 10 more minutes. However, what I am gonna do, I'm gonna drizzle some butter on the top. So I just glazed it with some butter. I'm gonna do it again. Alright, so we're gonna let that cook up for about another 2 minutes. Alright, our cornbread has completely cooled down. So now what we're about to do, here comes the fun part, y'all. We're gonna go ahead and cut a big circle. I'm using a spatula. I'm going to try my best to scoop it out without messing it up. And of course, the star of the show, the roast. Oops. Whoa. Y'all, this smells so freaking good. Alright, so let's make a thumbnail. I want to start with the mac and cheese because I'm kind of trying to get that over with because it doesn't really look like how I thought it would. But okay, I'm actually not mad at it. I'm not mad at it at all. I'm still trying to perfect my vegan mac and cheese recipe, so bear with me. I was kind of nervous about using coconut milk because I've never used it before. But honestly, we can't taste it. So I get mac and cheese. I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. Try the green beans. Okay. It's just a little tad bit salty. But other than that, 8 out of 10. We're gonna try the yams. Candy yam. I already know that's a 10. I already know that's a 10. And last but not least is roast. Look at it, y'all. Okay. Tell me that doesn't look like... Anyway. Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. I'm making sure I'm eating jackfruit right now and not roast. Cause I kid you not. I kid you not. It tastes just like roast. I'm not even playing. Like, I know it looks like it, but y'all, it tastes like it. What kind of sorcery is this? Now that 15 out of 10. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I'm not gonna lie. I've cooked with jackfruit before and it always had that briny aftertaste and I hated it. Y'all, this has no aftertaste. It tastes, the texture, everything is like a 15 out of 10. I'm not lying. I did myself. Oh. Yeah. Now I gotta hit it with the infamous combo. Is that a potato? No. The yam and mac and cheese combo. I'm logging off. But this, yeah. So that was it for today's video. If you like this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys want to see next, because I'm definitely going to be coming back with all the videos, y'all. Let me know what vegan recipes y'all want me to recreate. If you have any regular recipes that y'all see and want me to veganize it, let me know. I'll do that too. Love me a challenge. I'm going to go back to eating my delicious pot roast vegan, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye.